I enjoy. You guys have no idea. You're just like, what is this what we can do? This is it. That guy needs a chair. I can put him in one. And I'll go to the highest bidder. Thank you, some of you. Again, this is still weird. I feel like they didn't even tell you there's a show. They're just like, hey, the bar's shutting down now. Here's a guy. I live in Denver, Colorado. Oh yeah, everybody's excited about Colorado. Ever since we've legalized marijuana. Well, I want you guys to know that I've been treating it like it was legal for years. It's my medicine. I'm feeling much better. People are always like, oh, does it make you feel better? I'm like, no, it just makes me forget that there's anything wrong. I don't even know what I have. I don't even know. I'll tell you though, it is a bitch being blind. I was bumping into shit. Alright, thanks, 9 of you. Seriously guys, this has to be the weirdest Make-A-Wish ever. Thanks for playing along too. It's nice of you to donate your time. Sure you can all write this off. I'm sure there's some Republican in here going, hey, I didn't know I could do that. Might have to come to more of these cripple functions. Splendid showing. It's a real thoroughbred of the cripple community. Alright, I don't even know what that means. It just came out. Okay guys, I have to tell you about my day. I was telling you I live in Denver. And this morning when I flew here, I was in the TSA line. You know the bin where they put all the liquids that they steal from you? You know what I'm talking about? It's like a bin with water bottles and soda bottles. And there's also a giant, mostly empty bottle of ketchup. Anyone? Any ideas? It's been on my mind. I'm thinking about it, you know? It seems weird. Like a 64-ounce bottle, too. But 58 of which were missing. Why was that a travel item? Why did they need to take it away? Seems harmless enough. The guy had it. He's got it this far. See what I mean? It just can't get out of my head. And you know, the better question is, why didn't someone take that away sooner? Like, you know what I mean? That seems like something wife should have stepped in, like, honey, I don't think so. Everybody was pissed when they took it from us, too. Oh, man, they took my ketchup. Taking my freedom. Well, I stood there and drunk as much as I could. I couldn't have let them win. Didn't find my mustard, though. I hit it real good. He's like, you get me a look like you're dying, bro. You're dying. Sorry, I don't care if you guys want to serve drinks during the show. It's going to help me out. I love coming and telling jokes. I hope that really shows in my joy of this. And it's really weird. I have to tell you, through my comedy, I realized that I brought disability into the limelight. And what I wanted you guys to know was that wasn't my intention. I'm just up here because it's fun. It feels good. People are like, oh, you're so inspirational. Like, I'm just telling dick jokes. have one right here. He's a dick joke. Looks like it. You're the one that's bald, though. I'd like to remind you guys that I have cerebral palsy. I'm not fucking blind. So when you move around and say shit, I respond. I know some of you guys may get offended by swearing, and if it does offend you, I do apologize. But just think of it this way. I just have really well-timed Tourette's. That's the great thing about having a disability. When you have one, you can have them all. Nobody's gonna call you on that shit. Disability's a trip, man. It's crazy. I found out recently that if you Google search cerebral palsy, what comes up? That is a lot of weight on a pothead shoulder. It's not just cerebral palsy either, man. People tell me about all kinds of shit. Like, oh, you're so inspirational. You know, I have a dwarf husband. Are you sure you're talking to the right guy? I got a lot of this shit going on, but I don't think that was on the list. Oh, you're a big inspiration. You know, my uncle has rickets. Rickets? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Sounds itchy to me. Ugh. Itchy rickets. That'd be a good band name. Also sounds like something old school Batman would say, like, holy itchy rickets, Robin. Blam. Rickets. All right, I'm glad I could help. Disability's a trip, like I said. People don't realize that a lot of disabled people don't like to be called inspirational. And by the way, I've never been heckled by a baby before. Okay, I'm lying. I've definitely been torn up by some babies before. Babies are mean. I've had those things. They're mean. See? Don't let her down. She'll come up here and get me. It's a weird show, you know? It's been a long time since I've done a show where, like, they weren't able to bring the lights down and lights on me so I can see every last one of you. It's just kind of creepy. I don't like to see my victims. Oh, man. What was I saying before I got heckled by a baby?
Inspirational.
Oh, inspirational. Thank you. Good job. I can't even follow this shit. I don't know. No, I was just saying, like you've heard that, right? Like disabled people call inspirational the I word. It's kind of offensive. I don't think people realize that. Like when you go, oh, you're so inspirational. To us, that's like you going, man, if I was you, I'd have killed myself. Looking like that shit, man, I couldn't do it. The thing I don't understand about disability too is people can be mean about it. And that I've never got. And I think what you guys are doing is badass here, helping disabled folks be able to move around. There are a lot of people, I'm sure you realize that, I just don't think people realize, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so much about it that people can't. It's like people don't think about the fact that disability and disabled folks were the largest minority group on the planet. And we're also the only minority group that you can join at any time. chair and all, but man, I think I'll stick with the one I had. I'm already working with a slight speech impediment. Don't know that I need to throw a bun heavy on top of that one, you know what I mean? Besides, I'm not trying to get date raped. That's a tough thing to explain to the wife again, huh? First time funny, right? It's not. My wife and I talk on video chat. And what I've learned is that you cannot show up to video chat all fucked up. You can maybe fake that in a phone call, but when you're weaving in and out of the frame, like, just making eggs. My wife is Japanese too, so we're a very diverse-looking couple. Yeah, when you see us holding hands, you're definitely trying to figure out that puzzle. Oh, what is she, some type of guide? Yep. She's definitely led me into a few door jams. Thanks, honey. My wife is hilarious. English is her second language, and that's worked out fine. Like, you really don't need to understand everything the other person says, right? If you think about the person you're with, you probably don't listen to half the shit they say. It's even better when you don't even understand it. Well, golly, I wish I could help. We have come a long way in understanding each other, that's for sure. Because when we first started dating, I wasn't even sure that's what was happening. Oh shit, that girl came over again, cool. Can't be an accident this many times. Yeah, when we first started dating, we could not understand most of the shit that the person was saying. It was a simpler time. Just a little easier back then, you know, we had day-to-day basics like, you hungry? You want to eat? Eat! Yep, that's how she talked to me. I preferred it. It was easier. Although I was usually pretty hungry. Thanks, one guy. I'll take them any way I can. Yeah. Yeah, my wife is so... Man. She's a nurse. She works in the ICU. And first of all, I have a lot of respect for nurses. But then it seems like they do all the work, and then the doctor comes in like, that's right. Now I'm off to be late for something else. That'll be $500,000. My wife works in the ICU, like I said, and I could not do that shit. That's, well, for any number of reasons. Hi, I'm here to put in your IV. Just hold still. Actually, why don't you wiggle with me? Maybe we can cancel each other out.